Hi there, we've got a new feature for you today. It's called Supplier Requisition. What it is a bit of like a scratch pad or a reminder. So as you go through your day taking customer orders, you may want to remind yourself that you have to place an order for particular products at the end of the day. Of course it could be the end of the week or whenever you're next placing supplier orders. But the way it works is you may be in a customer order here. So I'm taking an order for these products and I want to remind myself to order these at the end of the day or whatever it may be. So I simply highlight the part that I want to remind myself of. I click on this little link here, that's the part number down there, and I can add that to the requisition list. So I'll just do that to a couple of these part numbers. So again, click the link, add to requisition, and again, click the link, add to requisition. When I click on that and then go to the link, I also get the option to load into a supplier order. So what would happen then is it would immediately open up a supplier order screen, load the preferred supplier and put the part numbers that belong to that supplier into a supplier order screen. So you'll notice it's put two part numbers in there, so there must be two part numbers in the customer order which belong to this supplier. So that's pretty smart. I'll just close that screen up. We won't go ahead with that because we're going to concentrate on the requisition feature. So we'll go OK to this. So we've got three products tagged for requisition. We have to update this for that to go through. So we'll update that, continue, and update without printing. OK, that's done. So now at the end of the day or the week or whenever you're next doing your supplier orders, you can ask the system to remind you what you had placed on requisition. To do this, go to the control menu and then go to supplier requisition, and you can see the parts are here. So they're the parts that have been put on as the reminder. Across to the right here you can see they've got two different supplier codes. So you've got two parts from 005 and one part from 002. You can sort these so you can put them all together. So typically what I do here is these both come from one supplier. I go tick, tick, and I just send two parts to supplier order. So click on that, opens it up and sends the two parts onto supplier order for me. I'll just cancel that and I'll just refresh this screen so back to normal. You can also move these fields around, so if you wanted to move them around, or if you want to in fact open up this screen, you can open it up sideways to give you more information. And you can see the last cost there as well. If these products appeared in more than one supplier, I could pick the other supplier. So I'll pick 003 perhaps, and it would reprice the last cost based on 003. Back to 002 and refresh and go back again to 003 and refresh. So probably 003 doesn't have last cost on any of these products, otherwise it would change from here. So anyway, we're ready to actually place our supplier order. So we'll just sort the fields, sort the suppliers, and then we'll select the ones we want to put on supplier order and we can send those onto a supplier order. Update the supplier order, we're done there. Update without printing, and we won't email it off. Okay, that's done. Right, so now they've disappeared from the screen. So now we can select this one and this will go to 002, which is our preferred supplier. So as you can see, I can just pick them off and send them to supplier order one by one. So there you have it. And then once your supplier orders have been generated, the parts will disappear from this list. And don't forget, you can move this around, move these columns around like that, go down to the cog here, and you can save the column layout for later so that it suits you. And it is branch specific as well, so that's a nice little addition there. So there you have it, that's the parts requisition screen. Thanks for watching.